Hello everybody and welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. My name is Big Bill. How y'all doing today? As I am doing good as today. Well, today for me is Monday, July 13th, 2026. For you guys, it can be either Monday or Tuesday, July 14th, 2026. But I do apologize and I will get to that in a moment. But how are y'all doing? Hope y'all doing well. Hope y'all doing wonderful. Hope y'all had a wonderful weekend. I hope you guys are having a wonderful start to your week. As yes, unfortunately, yes, today is Monday. If it is out Monday, if not, I hope y'all had a wonderful Monday. Good morning and good afternoon and good evening wherever you guys are watching from. Before we do continue, I do want to apologize for not having the most videos out last week. Was very busy last week with my work schedule and with other things going on. So I do apologize for that. I just want to say this real quickly because a few of you do know, and a few of you don't know. Thank you to all of you who said happy birthday to me on Saturday or this whole weekend. I do appreciate it, and I do say thank you very much. The big 3-0. I can't really say the big 3-0. It's not, well, for me, it's just another day, but I had a great time with family and friends on my birthday, as I always do. I always try to have a good day. Weather was all right. I will say that. So, it's supposed to get a little bit hotter this week over here where I live in Pennsylvania. So, but I just want to say thank you to all of you who did reach out and say happy birthday, and I appreciate it. We have a fun one today, and that is we're going to be discussing what is next for our little farm here, or what is next for Farming Simulator 25. Like, what is our goal? A few of you have asked for more videos of Farming Simulator 25. A few of you have actually asked me to go live with Farming Simulator 25. Listen, I would gladly go live and do Farming Simulator 25. I would gladly do it. I just gotta find the time to do it. Rather it be a weekend, I am free. Rather it be a weekend, I'm supposed to go to the races, I would gladly do it. Yeah, I thought. So, I'm gonna go this way. Do the edges real quick. As for other games like World of Outlaws, I'm probably not going to go live with them. A few other games that I probably won't go live would be ATS or ETS2. Don't really want to do those live. This game I could definitely do live. Just let me know if you guys want me to go live. I'll try out doing live videos. I probably won't have a cam, like a webcam, like other YouTuber has, but you guys get what I'm trying to say. So yeah, but today we are doing a little bit of discussion. What is next for the farm? What is next for our little career profile here? Well, I can tell you what's next, and that is just keep working. That's probably the main thing, is just to keep working and keep doing contracts and just keep building a lot of things. That is probably the biggest thing I'm going to say right now, is that we got to keep striving to do as many contracts as we can before we get along to next month and start harvesting our 2 fields. Now, if you guys don't recall or don't remember, there's a few videos in the top right hand corner where it goes back a couple of videos. So yeah, now yes, I will admit, yes, I do play this profile offline. I mean, what I mean by offline is I don't record a lot, and the only reason why is because I am testing out mods, I'm testing out maps, I'm testing out other stuff. Now, I'm not testing out maps over here on this profile necessarily, but I am playing this game a lot on my free time just to test out other mods and other things. Now, I'm going to do one more row, and then I'm going to switch it to the AI. So, a few of you have actually asked me to show off this cedar again, or sewing machine, whichever way you would like to call it. Right now we are sewing barley, so nice big decent sized field. We actually did refill it before I made my way over here. So I'm going to turn this to the AI, and then I'm going to jump into some other contracts that we have not touched yet or have not done yet. I know we've done a lot of wood ones. I know we have done a lot of things, but for the most part, really, that's pretty much what we're just going to do. Helping out our fellow farmers. Now here's the crazy part. So a lot of you have actually asked this question. So we're just going to set the AI up. Oop. Yep, that's fine with me. Go ahead. So a lot of you have actually asked this question, and I'm going to bring this back up. So the question I've been getting repeated on is about these ones, the sewing contracts. And the question I've been getting asked the most is, okay, when you lease this equipment, do you have to do the material too? Yes, you do. You have to do the material for all these sewing machines. For example, we're going to do this one for example because we can monitor it here while we're live or while I'm recording. So we're going to hit borrow items. We're going to go with the JCB. All right. Let's go over here. And the reason this is, okay, I'm going to show you why. Okay, so this is the machine that we're supposed to use to do this. Let me just make sure of two things. It's going to be carrots. Okay. So you see how it's empty? There is my couple skids of seeds. There you go. Now it's full because I had to use the material that I've bought for my farm. That is pretty much how it works. And it works for everything. These little tractors are sketchy a little bit. Pretty much that's how it works. Now, let's say for instance, okay, you're doing, like we're gonna go do some other stuff, and I'm gonna show you guys what happens if it gets empty. You either have to drive it back to your field, or B, bring the pallet to them, and then you refill it out here in the field. Now we are gonna take a little bit of a shortcut, that way we're not driving all the way around. So, be a little bit of a shortcut here. We're staying off that field even though I have the destruction off. And it really doesn't matter anyway. So, unfold. Here we'll go this way. Select seed. Lower. And there you go. Now obviously we're going to set this up for the AI, obviously, and you just got to sit back and watch. She's going a different way than I thought. Okay then. we'll just let the AI do its thing. But anyway, so yeah, that is why you gotta watch it, because if you do that, make sure you have the AI turned off where they can't go buy stuff, because let's say you already have stuff, like here, I'll go back over here to this little area. Like I'll go back to this little area, like this right here is for the chafing contracts. Silage additive, and over here is all my seeds. So pretty much all these seeds are going to fill up that little seeder and our seeder, obviously. So now obviously we could do another one, which would be, if we could do parsnips, red beet. You know, you just got to take your pick which one you want to do. So all right, we're going to do this one real quick. Borrow items. Okay. For some weird reason, a couple of you said that I have not shown off this one yet, but I'm pretty sure I have. So, just gotta find it. Oh, down here. Little 25E. Alright, that's easy to get to. This is one of those mods, or this is part of that mod where it adds extra contracts where you can make a little bit more money doing different things instead of doing the same old stuff like harvesting or sowing or chafing. You know, change it up, do something different each time. So a little bit of fog. Unfold the trailer. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've shown this one. Just like the one that we're gonna go do after this one, which is haul some logs. Oops. Pull the trailer up, and away we go. Yeah, this one's one of my favorite ones because, well, it's a little bit easy. You get to transport stuff and, you know, load stuff onto a trailer, you know, pretty easy going, pretty easy, simple stuff. Now, another question I do get asked is about this profile is, yes, I do play this one all my free time just to advance the game a little bit. That way we're not doing the same thing over and over again, you know. Now, obviously, in some cases, yeah, we are going to be doing the same thing over and over again, but hey, you know, it's part of it. So, take a little shortcut here. There's our brand new harvester. I know a couple of you have asked what is the biggest spending going to be with the harvesting? I don't know yet, to be honest with you. I honestly don't have an answer for that yet. You would think I would, but I really don't, to tell you the truth. And the only reason why I say it like that is just because, we can go purchase a few things, actually, to tell you the truth. We can go purchase a B-double grain hopper trailer, haul more weight. We can go do a lot of things, and it's going to be a turning point. It's going to be, what do we want to go spend our money on? Do we want to go get upgrades for our one tractor that we have? Do we want to go buy a new tractor? That way we have 2 tractors, stuff like that, and that's what you got to think about too, is like, okay, what's going to help the farm out? What's not going to help the farm out? There we go. Maybe get rid of the Peterbilt and get in something else, or, and I'm just, I'm not saying we're actually going to get rid of it. I'm just guessing, what could work, what can't work, So yeah. Now, obviously, the stuff that we do use to make money on, like this logging trailer, gonna do something a little bit easier for us. Switch it back here. Yeah, we're going to the same one we've been going to. Which don't bother me none. So yeah, that's just like, touch base with this game, because, yeah, we have been on this game. We've been on this profile, been on this game here recently, but we still get asked the questions that need to be answered. Like, what is the goal? So, not saying it's a bad thing, not saying it's a good thing, but it's always good to do something different, play something different, So yeah. Now, I do get asked this question on one of the other games. Where would I rank this on games that, I play on my free time? This one would probably be pretty high, not gonna lie. And the only reason why I say that is because, number one, it's a relaxing game for me. Number two, it helps my mind out a little bit, like, okay, what do we gotta do? Like, So. don't fall off. I doubt it, but you never know. There you go, there's that. See that watch. Now, every now and then, this is how I'll check them to see how full they are still. So that's how I normally do, especially playing on the other profile that I have. So, like, this one I know is full, so this one will be alright. So, plus that field is not that big, so. Load and deliver 4 big bags. Oh boy. Oh, there's another wood transport. You know what? Let's do that real quick. And then, actually, you know what we're gonna do? Here, I'll do one of these bigger ones. Maybe we'll do this one. Refill, carrots. I think this one's red beet ant. Yep, field 40. So like, here I'll give you guys, this is gonna be a good example of what I do. So like, I'll set this gun up to go do field 40. And like, I'll go do that wood transport one. And by the time, let's see here. I wouldn't say by the time we get this one set up, 51 should be about done. I can't tell because of my timer. 13 should be about done. Probably as we go pick up our load of wood. You know. So yeah. And like I said, you know, this is easy work, you know. Both of them are right next to each other, so that also helps out. So yeah. Now, there is a downfall. Of course, you know, we are trying to get our harvester head for our harvester. That way we can start harvesting our corn when it's ready to harvest. The only thing with that is, you know, we might just say screw it and go lease one for now, and then we'll go sell it, or not sell it, but return it, and then try to make enough money to buy one for ourselves. Obviously, now obviously it's going to be a little bit of a challenge, obviously, but it is what it is. We'll conquer it. You know, we'll be all right. Actually, I don't think we're going to fit this. There you go. That's all you got to do. What's crazy is, and what's really crazy is, on the other profile that I have, I actually was working this field, that field back there, the field directly in front of us, and one of the fields over there. Should have took a video of it. It's pretty cool because we were all at night, and every now and then you wouldn't see the lights, but it was pretty cool. So. buttons. And there you go. So now, what I typically do, if you have actually asked this, I normally wait till they actually quit running. Like that. Alright. Now, I am probably going to be, now I probably will be jumping on this profile. Wow. It's playing. Huh. I don't know why the game's doing that. It's a little bit weird. Let's see here. Oh. And see, we had enough. The Last of Us. Boom. Completed. Alright, let's go pick up this little wood. And that'll be it for us. So yeah. You know, figure come on here, talk a little bit, play a little bit, you know, maybe hop on here a little bit later, do a couple more jobs. Obviously, you know, next month, November, is the month that we harvest, so yeah, we didn't do too shabby today, not too bad. Really, people? That is one thing I wish we can definitely turn off in this game is the pedestrians. $29 logs. Now that little thing down at the bottom is working. For the longest time, it just would not work, and now all of a sudden it's working. I'll tell you how many logs you have. Which is at 18.8 tons. Probably weighs a little bit more than that, not gonna lie. So what I'll probably end up doing is I'll probably come on here, finishing out a couple of jobs, and then we'll see what we're getting into. We'll see what we get into, and then we'll see how far along we have to wait till we can harvest, which shouldn't take that long in my opinion. If I'm thinking right. Because they're right, I think they're at the last green color. So. Go back this. Whoa. Slow down. Always enter this way. Boom. Completed. Oop. Alright, look at that. We do have a couple other jobs I can come on in here and do. There's a couple other ones that I might do off camera. So yeah, one of you actually did say, hey, how about check out Field 24? Yeah. I think, me personally, and I'm going to make this quick, me personally, I would probably go for that one, just for the price. So, but anyways, guys, that's going to do it for me. Let's head back over here to the truck. That's going to do it for me in this little bit of video. Like I said, a little bit of discussion and talk about what is the goal for the farm. But anyways, guys, excuse me. Hope y'all have a wonderful week. Hope y'all have a wonderful start to your week. I'll see y'all next time. Probably this week. I don't know what will be out yet, but keep your eyes out, and we'll see what happens. But alright, guys, take care. Have a good one. Bye. Oh, thank you for all the love on here on YouTube. Please like, comment, subscribe. Bye.